Nebula vs. Nebula is on its way, and this patch has some big updates, so let's get talking. Hello, my friends, and welcome back. I'm Chisgule Gaming, and this video has been sponsored by the makers of Infinite Galaxy. And there are a bunch of things in this patch note that we need to run through and then show you. First of all, Nebula vs. Nebula is finally on its way. It's going to start in some earlier nebulas, and then other nebulas will unlock it later. So after this update, we will first unlock the reserve establishments for the Galaxy Summit event in Nebula servers 1 and 20, it looks like. No, 1 and 2. And other nebulas will get it later. Amazing. So Nebula vs. Nebula, we've been saying it's on its way. It is on its way, and hopefully we get a look at it really, really soon. They've greatly optimized the Galaxy Star event and have more ways to get points and reduce the points for the Kill Enemy event. You know what? Let me tell you something. If you are fighting in your own nebula or battling your own farms, that is just ridiculous. You're spending resources to get relative rank to other people, but ultimately your nebula doesn't get any more rewards for it. So anyways, I think this is probably a good change, de-emphasizing the kill event because, I mean, it just, I don't know, it just creates drama. They changed the attack bonuses of the flagship's main weapon to take effect on all spaceship types in the fleet. What? Dude, this means you can pair, like, any flagship with any flagship. My mind is blown. The exception, of course, is going to be flagships like the Artemis, which specializes in frigates, or, you know, the Radamanthus, which is the epic tier for destroyers, or the Hades is the legendary tier. This is really big. We're going to go get a look at that. In fact, well, we'll do that in a second. They split up the flagship modification into phases, which we're going to talk about in a second as well. I'll show you those phases, and you can see them. And they have removed the resources needed for flagship modification. Hallelujah, praise me, and I got a ton of resources back, woo! So we're going to update a bunch of flagships because why the heck not? It doesn't cost me resources anymore. They have reduced the max limit of the modify level for the flagships Peleus and Argo. Commanders who have already modified these flagships, which exceeds the new max limit, will get Federation credits. Cool. Okay, nice. They changed the corresponding spaceship hit points and spaceship shields of the prerequisite tech needed to unlock some stuff. Okay, cool. So there's some tech prereqs that have changed, and they've reduced the resources needed to manufacture spaceships. So warships. So that's huge. Warships are now cheaper. So seems like a good time to use speed ups on warships after this update. They've redesigned the prerequisite correlation for building and upgrading spaceport buildings. Oh. The prereqs are changing for the buildings in your spaceport, and they reduced the other prerequisite buildings to get them to the highest level. Ooh, they added the at feature to Alliance chat. Oh my gosh, there's so much. You can no longer sell secret prototype devices in the shop. Oh, they don't do that anymore. It has been changed to selling Federation advanced credits in the blueprint terminal. Oh, well, we'll get a look at that. Changed the Theseus blueprints to Orion blueprints as the permanent exchange item in the campaign shop. Interesting. You can now get the Orion from the campaign shot, not the Theseus. That's kind of a bummer for PvP, because like, I was kind of looking forward to the Theseus, but awesome if you want the Orion, and the Orion's really good. You can speed up the production of materials in the outfitting. Oh, man, let's go look at that. Speeding up materials is kind of a big deal. And they updated the rewards for Purity Protocol and a bunch of other stuff. Awakening skills now have some new artwork. And updated the ease of use for safe reinforcement, teleport, warpath, and other things. Sweet. So, first and foremost, where to begin? I can speed up material production. So, if I just drop this in and I hit speed up, whoa, I can spend corium. I was hoping I could use some speed ups to do that. So, no, I don't want to use corium. 250 corium for one of these. Maybe that speeds up the whole queue. So I'm not going to be speeding that up anytime soon. And maybe I just need to force quit and restart or something like that. Ooh. So you can see the tiers of the flagships are definitely different. And my Cyclops actually, I can upgrade it, which I couldn't before. And it looks tiered up. Now, the skills are all the same from where they were. But if I go to upgrade this thing, I mean, I have the blueprints. What changes? Fortify Cruiser Core. This gets better. Oh, yeah, okay, so now there's way more delineations of all the different things. So a better breakdown of like cruiser attack, hit points. Every level basically has more incremental progress that you can make, which is a good thing because when you get toward the end of things, you're just sitting there with like, okay, I need like 1,800 blueprints to get an update. See ya in a long time. Whereas now, I mean, it's much less to get that incremental progress. So you can see I've upgraded from, what was it? Well, I'm up to 10.1 now. And when I do this next upgrade, I go to 10.2. And now I can go to 10.3. Sick. Okay. That's awesome. So the progress is more incremental now. So as an example, this is a perfect example right over here. I mean, I was sitting at like 1,800 plus fragments needed to update. And now it's 450 to start to get some progress, which is great. So I'm hyped about that. Okay. I'll have to get a look at like all the, oh, Hephaestus. I can update this. Dude. See, I was stuck with Hephaestus before because it was a huge number. And now, oh, the VIP updates are even better because that actually can give me some incremental progress. So I was waiting before to buy this in VIP, and I know this is like spender problems, because I was like, well, this doesn't get me a rank, so I'm just not going to buy it. But now I can buy it, and it actually gives me ranks. So that is definitely interesting. Okay. I see you, game. I see you. My Peleus now, they said, for most people, dude, this is amazing. Before, my Peleus upgrade wasn't going to do anything at all, so I didn't do it, and it was going to cost resources. It was just going to do like fleet weakness effect or whatever, but now I can get gathering speed. Yup. Want it. Thank you. Upgrade again, more gathering speed. Yup. Thank you. Upgrade again, more gathering speed. Yup. Thank you. Love it. Okay. That was a win. Wow. I mean, I'm going to have to get a closer look at this. I mean, theoretically, there's no reason not to do these sorts of little upgrades over here too now, right? Like, seems like kind of a win to me. Okay. And I didn't get any bundle pops for any of that, which is interesting. Now, if we look at the command center, most of my things like, oh, wow. Okay, no. This was the way it was before. Okay, sorry. I had already done all the prerequisites for my command center, so it's kind of hard to see what has changed here, but they seem to indicate that some of the prerequisites here have changed. Leave a comment to indicate if those have changed in a meaningful way for you. I'd be very eager to see that. Also, I'm just going to speed these up real quick so that I can show you the reduced cost. I am doing this inefficiently. I recognize that. I'm in a rush to show this to you, and so I'm going to just speed this up. And so now, if I go and I jam on my crew that I have for building warships, and I go to show this to you, first of all, the time is way lower for me than it used to be. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong, but that is like way lower. Like, that cut 3 hours. Whatever this update did cut 3 hours off my time to do that. No, I'm not just streaming that. It's like 3 hours off of just about everything. So I'm going to queue these up, and the resources are, I mean, I think they're lower. Maybe the time is just lower, not the resources. Maybe it's just less speed ups. Either way, I'm hyped for that because, I mean, I'm either saving time or I'm saving resources. I guess resources are kind of the bigger issue for me now, but I know late game, like, time is going to be the bigger issue. So that's amazing. That took me less time than it did before. That seems like a super win. If we just get a quick look over here at blueprints, can I buy the Hephaestus? No. I cannot buy the Hephaestus. But if I go to this shop, I go to other buffs, speed ups, resources. I thought they'd indicated, what is this? Avatar changes. Oh, interesting. Customized avatar. I thought they'd indicated that I could go and get blueprints. Am I just struggling to find that I could? Oh, wait. Can I use Corium? Oh, here it is. I found it now. Flagship blueprint terminals, level 1 and level 2. That's curious. Wait a minute. So, wait a minute. Is that what I have now is flagship blueprint terminals? No, I still have these secret prototype devices, which I will open for you all in this video, because obviously. Okay, 5 Brontes, Apollo, and Theseus, whatever. 52 secret prototype devices, though. Let's freaking go. That's kind of hype. Been saving those for a little bit. What do we get? Oh, full Radamanthus. Cool. Hey, full Apollo. All right. Oh, full Argo. Cool. Hey, full Peleus. I could be here all day. I'm good with this. All right. That's cool. Ooh, I got some Artemis. Nice. Ooh, 300 Federation Advanced Credits, tiny amount of resources. 20 Artemis is great, man. Okay. Sweet. Happy about that. Okay. But what are these? I mean, for science, I'll do it. You twist my arm. One of these. Do I think this is worth the corium? Couldn't tell you. Do I think this is worth the corium? Couldn't tell you. But let's find out. What even are these? I don't know. We don't know. I mean, I think they're the same as what I just opened. Okay. Blueprint terminal. Looks about the same, although I got an Artemis. Hey! Winning! Okay, and now over here? Oh! 3 Artemis. Now, wait a minute. 1,200 corium for 3 Artemis? I don't know if that's a victory. I gotta do some math. So somebody maybe leave a comment as to whether or not I just got pwned or I got value. But again, there's randomness there, so it's hard to say exactly kind of how that's going to work out. Can't guarantee it. Maybe there's better, maybe there's worse. Couldn't tell you how that's going to go on average, and you better believe I'm not going to spend my corium to figure that one out. Whoa. Well, I mean, look, I got some corium, but I think I'd rather put that into the wheel is my conclusion there. How's that for a conclusion, everybody? So I'm hyped for this patch. Neb versus Neb is actually on its way, so stay active, people. Stay active. Battle your freaking pirates constantly. Spend your energy. I just kind of woke up, so I got to go do that because let me tell you, you get some sweet rewards battling these pirates, and you're probably going to want to be as ranked up as possible when Neb vs. Neb hits your nebula. If you enjoyed this video, throw a like on here, consider subscribing, and until next time, you have fun smashing your nebula, and leave comments with anything else that I missed from this update, because assuredly, I probably missed a thing or two.